year over year. Shares of Levi's are lower here in the after hours by about 3%.
Ford announcing its next EV platform. This is a platform the company has been working on for a number of years at its Skunk Works operation out in California.
Across America, three legendary giants are collapsing right before our eyes. Levi's, once the symbol of American style and denim pride, is being abandoned by the very generation that once worshipped it. Carhartt, the iron-tough badge of American workers, is now losing its ground on the same job sites that built its legacy. And Ford, that jewel of American roads, is struggling to stay alive against foreign rivals who have reinvented the game of the automobile industry. This is not about leather jackets, blue jeans, or cars. It's about the American dream crumbling brick by brick. And when we reveal the failure of these three titans, the truth will be worse than anybody is willing to swallow. Number 3, for over a century, Levi's wasn't just a pair of jeans. It was America stitched into fabric. Walk into any store back in the day and the denim aisles told a story. Levi's 509s weren't just pants. They were the gold standard of American workwear. Strong, rugged, built to last decades. Crafted with American cotton by skilled workers who poured tradition into every stitch. Families wore them, passed them down, and trusted the name because Levi's didn't just sell denim. It sold loyalty, heritage, and the promise of durability. But today, those same aisles look very different. Fast fashion giants like Shein, Zara, and H&M have stormed the shelves, offering more styles, more comfort, and trend updates that drop with lightning speed. And the worst part? They're selling all this at prices that make Levi's look overpriced and outdated. On factory floors once buzzing with skilled American workers, the machines are slowing down. Overseas competitors now produce jeans that look just as durable, sometimes even better, at a fraction of the cost. Levi's, once the king, is now caught in an economic trap it can't escape, paying more to produce denim that customers no longer see is worth the price. The numbers paint a brutal picture. Levi's domestic market share down 47% in just 5 years, with losses accelerating every single quarter. Retailers like Macy's and Target admit customers don't even ask for Levi's anymore. They ask for Zara, Shein, or Uniqlo. Surveys reveal the same truth. Younger buyers aren't interested in heritage or craftsmanship. They want stretch fabrics, fashion-forward cuts, eco-friendly options, and constant variety. To them, Levi's feels like a relic of their parents' generation. Even Levi's most loyal buyers are breaking away. Office professionals who once swore by the toughness of Levi's now grab H&M or Uniqlo for comfort and affordability. Fashion-conscious consumers look to ASOS and Boohoo for the newest seasonal styles, while sustainability-focused buyers turn to Patagonia or Everlane, brands that boast greener credentials than Levi's can compete with. The craftsmanship that once made Levi's legendary, hand-stitching, premium cotton, traditional rivets, has been outpaced by engineered fabrics, automated production, and synthetic innovations that deliver equal or better performance without the bloated costs. This collapse isn't just about a brand losing relevance. It's about communities collapsing too. Manufacturing towns built on Levi's production are shutting down, workers with decades of expertise are being discarded, and suppliers who once thrived alongside Levi's are becoming obsolete. American cotton growers can't beat the prices of synthetic material. Hardware suppliers can't match engineered alternatives. Even Levi's own quality control, once a badge of pride, now feels like a costly burden no customer is willing to pay extra for. And while Levi's still runs ads celebrating its heritage, its competitors are flooding social media with influencer campaigns, TikTok trends, and unlimited digital budgets that focus not on where jeans are made, but on how they look, feel, and perform. Levi's is spending more to acquire fewer customers, while rivals gain brand loyalty by the second. What makes this fall so devastating isn't just that Levi's is losing sales. It's that America is losing a century of manufacturing mastery. The denim once crafted with pride at home is now being replaced by overseas production that consumers actually prefer. Not because they've stopped caring about quality, but because fast fashion has redefined quality to mean variety, affordability, and innovation. And in that game, Levi's is already a step too slow. Number 2, Carhartt. The factory floors and building sites where Carhartt's classic brown designs previously marked serious workers now have Dickies, black later, and Snickers substitutes that are better covered, more comfortable, and improved with features that traditional American workwear manufacturers are still struggling to understand. Workshops where Carhartt loyalty once was passed down from generation to generation now display clothes from foreign logos no one had any clue about 5 years ago, but everyone seems to like for actual work performance. Carhartt represented the cornerstone of American workmanship for over a century. Clothes tough enough for the roughest work, resilient enough for workers who could not afford machinery that would not hold up, and American quality made with the money. The brand suggested toughness that showed itself in each seam, designs that understood serious work, and wear that outlasts careers rather than seasons. Carhartt dressing branded you as an individual who understood serious work. But foreign competition has revolutionized what work clothing can accomplish. Black ladder fabrics that are resistant to stains and tears wear longer than ordinary Carhartt cotton duck. Snickers wicking textiles that keep employees cool in warm weather. Dickies safety elements integrated into clothing design rather than add-ons as afterthoughts. Ergonomic designs that provide greater freedom of movement when working physically. All at prices which make the classic Carhartt look pricey for its performance characteristics. The revolution shows in stark fashion in every industrial buying medium. Corporate safety executives indicate that black later and Snickers work apparel often exceeds OSHA guidelines at a cost less than comparables from Carhartt. Building companies that once specified Carhartt for entire crews now choose international suppliers like Dickies that offer better value and performance. Industrial distributors indicate that clients increasingly request foreign comparables whenever Carhartt is not offering equivalent features at a price point as aggressive. Tractor Supply and other workwear chains retail managers talk about seeing their core customers. They see professional workers who used to buy Carhartt solely, now changing their taste entirely. Electricians who used to wear Carhartt for entire careers now choose attire based on specific jobs required and protection features. Welders and operators of heavy machinery have turned primarily to international brands like Black L that give them more protection and comfort. Even weekend warriors discover that Dickies alternatives yield more durability and usability for home work. What makes this bitter fall particularly is the manner in which foreign competitors have de-separated work clothing performance from traditional American manufacturing procedures. Carhartt emphasized hard construction, tested designs, and production excellence that would endure years of brutal use. World competitors like Black Litter and Snickers treat work clothes as performance equipment, consistently refining material, adjusting designs based on actual workplace application, and incorporating safety technology U.S. manufacturers have not even explored. The mills once employing thousands of American workers in textile towns are hardly able to compete with foreign manufacturing that is delivering better quality at considerably lower prices. Traditional Carhartt construction techniques emphasizing ruggedness and the human touch now compete with computerized assembly lines that achieve consistent output earlier and at lower expense. American textile automation investment hastened job loss without achieving the rate of innovation that foreign rivals maintain. Those skills that once brought Carhartt international recognition have been systematically studied and refined by overseas competitors who combine time-honored standards for durability with new technology, science, and ergonomic design. Decades-long quality control methods that Carhartt pioneered are now standard at foreign factories, with dramatically lower cost bases. But perhaps the most upsetting aspect is how this represents the loss of production, which previously provided good-paying jobs to American labor without a college education, replaced by overseas production by Black Ladder, Snickers, and Dickies that delivers what American labor really needs. Improved protection, improved comfort, and improved safety. Number 1. Ford. The former and one-time king of American roads, the Ford F-150, idled in driveways as a mark of success, hard work, and the American dream itself. Now those driveways are being filled with Toyotas, Hondas, and Teslas. Makes that offer gas mileage Ford can't yet match, safety features Ford is rushing to match, and digital integration that makes Ford look a step behind. For generations, Ford wasn't just cars, it was identity. The blue oval stood for strength, reliability, and patriotism. Generations depended on it, not just as transportation, but as proof that American engineering ruled the world. But the world has changed. Toyota has hybrid powertrains outperforming Ford's changing systems. Honda develops safety features that prevent accidents before they happen, not just protect after the crash. And Tesla? Tesla has transformed automobiles into rolling pieces of technology, complete with over-the-air software updates, seamless infotainment, and green cred that resonates with the next generation. Families that once drove Fords for life are now pulling off dealers' lots and imports. Truck buyers, Ford's most loyal customer segment, are buying Nissan and Toyota trucks that serve their needs with fewer breakdowns and more long-term value. Even affluent buyers who previously chose Lincoln for status are choosing Lexus instead. The carnage is everywhere. Dealership managers admit that shoppers ask for Toyota, Honda, or Tesla first. Fleet buyers, who previously took an oath on Ford's reliability, now prefer imports with lower costs of ownership. And young buyers? They are not even looking at Ford. They are already living in Tesla's future. Behind the scenes, factories previously full of American workers are shutting down. Automation, meant to rescue Ford, has cut jobs, but not the quality deficit. Supply chains that used to give Ford a lead now constrain it versus lean global competitors. Ford's R&D, into which it pours billions, cannot keep up with Toyota's speed or Tesla's innovation cadence. Dealer networks, Ford's secret sauce, are now a liability as consumers shift to Tesla's door-to-door model. And the most painful truth? Ford's downfall isn't just a corporate failure, it's a cultural collapse. Communities that were built on Ford paychecks are dying. Workers who spent their lives building the American car are watching their skills become obsolete. And consumers, the same people Ford used to enthrall, now see Toyota, Honda, and Tesla as the true future of transportation. But here's the chilling part. Ford's fall isn't just about cars. It's about what happens when the symbol of American manufacturing itself begins to collapse. Factories closing, families struggling, a century-old dream crumbling before our eyes. And if Ford, the most iconic name in American roads, can fall this far, this fast, then what's next?